Chapter 55, The Ember Earth Volcano. Having successfully navigated the moonlit labyrinth, Tobian and Nivara felt a surge of confidence and unity. The moon's magic, now embedded within them, provided a serene yet potent power that would aid them in their forthcoming endeavors. However, the ever-changing landscape of their journey hinted that their adventures were far from over. As dawn broke, painting the sky with hues of pink and gold, the duo found themselves standing at the edge of a vast expanse of jagged terrain. The ground beneath their feet was warm, pulsating with an inner heat that hinted at the power lying dormant within. In the distance, smoke curled upward from the summit of a towering mountain, the Ember Earth Volcano, a place both revered and feared for its immense fiery magic and the legends surrounding its molten core. Nivara felt the familiar stirrings of transformation. The essence of the moon had been harmonious, but now the raw, untamed energy of fire beckoned her. She knew that embracing this new power would open doors to yet another realm of magic and challenges. As the sun reached its zenith, Nivara stood before the base of Ember Earth Volcano. She closed her eyes, allowing the heat and energy of the volcano to envelop her. The transformation began subtly, with her silvery hair igniting into vibrant flames that danced and flickered with every movement. Her luminous silver eyes deepened into a fierce, molten orange, reflecting the fiery landscape around her. Her pearlescent skin took on a warm, amber glow, and her silken robe transformed into flowing garments of fiery embers and blazing flames, adorned with intricate patterns that mirrored the volcanic terrain. When Nivara opened her eyes, she had become the spirit of Ember Earth, a guardian of fire and magma, embodying the fierce and life-giving power of flames. She could feel the heartbeat of the volcano, its rhythm syncing with her own. Tobian watched in awe as Nivara completed her transformation. "You radiate the power of fire," he remarked, his voice tinged with both admiration and concern. "What awaits us here?" Nivara's voice now carried the crackling warmth of a roaring fire. Ember Earth Volcano is both a source of creation and destruction. Within its molten heart lies the Ember Stone, a gem of unparalleled power that can forge new magic or unleash chaos. Our quest is to retrieve the Ember Stone, but we must tread carefully, for the volcano guards its treasures fiercely. With the spirit of Ember Earth leading the way, Tobian and Nivara approached the base of the volcano. The air was thick with heat, and the ground trembled beneath their feet as rivers of lava snaked through the rocky landscape. The path to the summit was treacherous, marked by shifting rocks and unpredictable eruptions that spewed ash and flames into the sky. As they began their ascent, the true challenges of Ember Earth Volcano unfolded before them. The first trial was the Flame Forge Bridge, a narrow path suspended over a chasm of molten lava. The bridge was unstable, and the intense heat made each step perilous. "Stay close and follow my lead," Nivara instructed, her fiery form providing both light and warmth. She extended her hand, and flames ignited beneath her feet, stabilizing the bridge as they moved forward. Tobian mirrored her actions, using his magic to create protective barriers against the heat. Together, they navigated the bridge, their synchronized movements a testament to their growing bond. Higher up the volcano, they encountered the Cinder Guardians, elemental beings forged from magma and ash, tasked with protecting the Ember Stone. These formidable foes wielded the destructive power of fire, launching torrents of flame and embers at the intruders. Nivara stepped forward, her flames intensifying as she engaged the Guardians. Her movements were a blend of grace and ferocity, each strike and parry a dance of fire and light. Tobian, with his deep knowledge of ancient spells, cast protective wards and summoned elemental shields to aid her. The battle was intense, but their combined strength and unwavering trust allowed them to overcome the Guardians, who dissipated into ash once their duty was fulfilled. Exhausted but undeterred, Tobian and Nivara continued their ascent, the summit drawing closer with each step. The final challenge awaited them at the heart of Ember Earth, a vast cavern illuminated by the fiery glow of the volcano's core. At its center stood the Ember Stone, a magnificent gem pulsating with molten energy, perched atop a pedestal of obsidian. However, guarding the Ember Stone was the volcanic Wyrm, a colossal dragon formed from living magma, its scales shimmering like molten metal and its eyes burning with ancient wisdom and fury. "The Ember Stone is sacred," the Wyrm rumbled, its voice echoing through the cavern. "Only those deemed worthy may claim its power." Nivara stepped forward, her fiery aura matching the intensity of the Wyrm's presence. "We seek the Ember Stone to harness its power for the greater good, to protect the realms from darkness and chaos." The Wyrm regarded them silently, the air thick with tension. Finally, it spoke, "To prove your worth, you must demonstrate unity and control over your respective powers. Only then can the Ember Stone be entrusted to you." Understanding the gravity of the task, Tobian and Nivara prepared themselves. Nivara summoned her fiery spirit, flames dancing around her, while Tobian channeled his magic to complement her power. Together, they engaged the Wyrm in a display of synchronized magic and elemental prowess. The battle was a harmonious blend of fire and arcane energy, each of their actions supporting and enhancing the other's abilities. Nivara's flames intertwined with Tobian's spells, creating a spectacle of light and heat that resonated with the Ember Stone's energy. The Wyrm, recognizing their unity and control, relented, lowering its massive head in acknowledgement. "You have proven your worth," the Wyrm declared. "The Ember Stone is now yours to wield responsibly. May its power guide you in your journey." With reverence, Tobian approached the pedestal and carefully lifted the Ember Stone. The gem radiated intense heat, yet Tobian felt no discomfort, thanks to the combined protective magic of him and Nivara. The Ember Stone's power surged through them, enhancing their magical abilities and forging a deeper connection between them. As they descended the volcano, the path seemed less hostile, the flames and lava now harmoniously responding to their presence. The Ember Stone's magic not only fortified their powers but also symbolized the enduring strength of their partnership. Nivara's transformation began once more. Her fiery form softened, her hair transitioning from vibrant flames to a deep, rich auburn, reminiscent of smoldering embers. Her eyes cooled to a warm amber, and her gown settled into a regal robe of molten gold and crimson, adorned with intricate patterns that mirrored the flow of lava. "Thank you, Ember Earth, for your guidance and your gift," Nivara whispered, her voice steady and full of newfound strength. Tobian nodded, the Ember Stone safely secured. "With this power, we are more prepared than ever for the challenges that lie ahead." As they left the volcano behind, the landscape began to change once more, signaling the next chapter of their adventure. The world they navigated was vast and filled with endless possibilities, each new realm offering its own magic and mysteries. With Nivara's latest transformation and the Ember Stone's power, Tobian and Nivara felt more united and empowered than ever. Their journey was far from over, and the horizons of their magical world awaited them, filled with new adventures, challenges, and the promise of discovering even greater secrets together. Chapter 56, The Enchanted Waters. After the intense trials within the Ember Earth volcano, Tobian and Nivara ventured onward, the Ember Stone safely in their possession. The terrain shifted beneath their feet, gradually transforming from fiery, jagged rocks to softer, cooler ground. The air became thick with humidity, and the distant sound of rushing water filled their ears. Before them stretched a vast expanse of shimmering water, reflecting the azure sky and the surrounding lush greenery. They had arrived at the Enchanted Waters, a mystical realm where water flowed with magic and secrets lay hidden beneath the surface. Nivara, sensing the change in their surroundings, felt the familiar urge to transform once more. The spirit of fire that had guided her through the trials of the volcano began to ebb, replaced by a tranquil and fluid energy. She closed her eyes, letting the soothing sounds of water envelop her, and the transformation began. Her auburn hair, reminiscent of smoldering embers, lightened and flowed into a cascade of deep, oceanic blue, shimmering like the waves under the moonlight. Her amber eyes took on the hue of the sea, a striking turquoise that sparkled with the light of distant stars. Her gown, once ablaze with fiery patterns, softened into flowing robes of silken fabric, dyed in shades of blue and green, adorned with pearls and delicate, silver threads that mimicked the gentle ripples of water. When Nivara opened her eyes, she had become the spirit of the Enchanted Waters, a guardian of the deep, embodying the serene and mysterious power of water. She felt a profound connection to the waters around them, the gentle ebb and flow of the tides whispering secrets only she could understand. Tobian admired her transformation, captivated by her ethereal beauty. The Enchanted Waters have always been a place of mystery, he mused. Legends speak of ancient treasures hidden in its depths and creatures that guard them with fierce devotion. Nivara smiled, her voice now carrying the soft, melodic tones of flowing water. We'll need to dive deep to uncover these secrets, Tobian. The waters may appear calm, but beneath the surface lies a world of magic and danger. Their journey began with a dive into the crystalline waters. As they swam deeper, the sunlight above faded, replaced by the bioluminescent glow of strange underwater flora and creatures. The deeper they went, the more they felt the pull of the ancient magic that resided here. Their first challenge was the Maelstrom Gate, a swirling vortex of water that served as a portal to the deeper realms of the Enchanted Waters. The gate was unstable, its currents powerful enough to pull even the strongest swimmer into its depths. Nivara, with her newfound connection to the water, reached out with her magic, calming the turbulent currents and stabilizing the gate just long enough for them to pass through safely. Beyond the Maelstrom Gate lay the Coral Labyrinth, a maze of towering coral formations that glowed with an otherworldly light. The labyrinth was a living entity, constantly shifting and changing, designed to confuse and trap intruders. Nivara's ability to communicate with the water allowed her to sense the subtle movements of the coral, guiding them through the ever-changing maze. Tobian, using his magic, marked their path with glowing runes, ensuring they wouldn't lose their way. As they reached the heart of the labyrinth, they encountered the tide callers, ancient beings formed from water and coral, tasked with guarding the sacred treasures of the Enchanted Waters. The tide callers wielded the power of the ocean, creating massive waves and whirlpools to fend off intruders. Nivara and Tobian worked in unison to overcome these formidable guardians. Nivara's control over the water allowed her to counter their powerful waves, while Tobian's spells disrupted their whirlpools, creating moments of calm in the midst of chaos. The battle was intense, but their combined efforts prevailed, and the tide callers eventually relented, acknowledging their strength and purpose. With the tide callers defeated, the path to the Pearl of the Abyss was revealed. This ancient artifact, a massive pearl glowing within a light, was said to hold the power to calm even the most turbulent waters and reveal hidden truths. It rested on a pedestal made of coral, surrounded by a gentle, protective barrier of water. Nivara approached the pearl with reverence, her hand outstretched. As her fingers brushed the surface, the waters around them stilled, and the light from the pearl intensified, casting an ethereal glow over the entire cavern. Visions filled their minds, glimpses of ancient civilizations that once thrived beneath the waves, their secrets preserved in the depths. The pearl's power resonated with Nivara's own, enhancing her abilities and deepening her connection to the waters. With the pearl of the abyss now in their possession, Tobian and Nivara ascended from the depths, returning to the surface. The waters around them responded to the pearl's presence, parting smoothly to allow them safe passage. Nivara's transformation began to shift once more as they reached the shore. Her oceanic appearance softened, her deep blue hair transitioning to a shade of soft lavender, like the color of twilight over the water. Her eyes lightened to a pale, serene blue, and her gown shimmered with hues of dawn, reflecting the first light of morning on the water. "Thank you, enchanted waters, for your guidance and your gift," Nivara whispered, her voice steady and full of calm resolve. Tobian nodded, the pearl of the abyss safely secured. "With this power, we've uncovered another piece of the puzzle. The secrets of the waters will guide us in the challenges to come." As they left the enchanted waters behind, the landscape once again began to change, signaling the next chapter of their journey. The horizon ahead was filled with the promise of new adventures, challenges, and the discovery of even greater secrets together. Chapter 57, The Whispering Meadows. As Tobian and Nivara continued their journey, the terrain shifted once more. The dense greenery of the enchanted waters gave way to an expansive field, where the tall grass swayed gently in the breeze, whispering secrets carried by the wind. This was the Whispering Meadows, a place of quiet beauty where the very air seemed to be alive with ancient knowledge. Nivara could feel the energy of the land calling to her, urging her to transform once again. The soothing water magic of the enchanted waters receded, replaced by the vibrant and lively spirit of the earth. She closed her eyes, standing still as the wind caressed her, and let the change wash over her. Her lavender hair began to darken, taking on the rich, earthy tones of deep brown, streaked with hints of gold and green. Her eyes, once the soft blue of the morning sky, deepened to the color of emeralds, sparkling with the life of the meadows. Her gown transformed into a flowing dress of green and gold, woven from the very essence of the grass and wild flowers that surrounded them. Tiny blooms and leaves adorned her hair, and her skin took on a warm, sun-kissed glow. When Nivara opened her eyes, she had become the spirit of the Whispering Meadows, embodying the vitality and secrets of the earth. She felt a deep connection to the land, the wind whispering in her ear, sharing the stories of the ancient past and the wisdom of nature. Tobian smiled at her transformation, his artist's eye capturing every detail of her new appearance. "The Whispering Meadows are known for their ancient wisdom," he said thoughtfully. "It's said that those who can understand the whispers of the wind will unlock the secrets of the earth itself." Nivara nodded, her voice now carrying a warm, earthy tone. "The meadows are alive with knowledge, Tobian. We must listen carefully to the whispers and follow where they lead." Their first task was to navigate the labyrinth of echoes, a complex maze of tall grass and ancient stone pillars that filled the heart of the meadows. The labyrinth was said to hold the answers to the mysteries of the land, but only those who could decipher the echoes would find their way through. As they entered the labyrinth, Nivara reached out with her newfound connection to the earth, feeling the vibrations of the land beneath her feet. The wind carried faint echoes, fragments of conversations and songs from ages past, guiding them through the twisting paths. Tobian used his magic to amplify the echoes, weaving them into patterns that revealed the correct path forward. As they ventured deeper, they encountered the guardians of the meadow, ethereal beings made of wind and light, tasked with protecting the secrets of the land. The guardians tested their resolve, creating illusions and obstacles that played on their fears and doubts. Nivara, drawing strength from the earth, stood firm against the illusions, grounding herself in the truth of the land. Tobian used his artistic skills to counter the illusions, transforming them into beautiful works of art that reflected the true nature of the meadows. Together, they overcame the guardians, proving their worthiness to continue. At the heart of the labyrinth, they found the Stone of Whispers, an ancient monolith covered in intricate carvings and runes. The stone resonated with the energy of the earth, its surface warm to the touch. Nivara placed her hand on the stone, feeling the vibrations of the land flow through her. The whispers grew louder, forming coherent words and phrases, revealing the hidden knowledge of the meadows. The stone spoke of a powerful artifact hidden deep within the meadows, the heart of the earth, which held the essence of the land's vitality and could unlock the secrets of the earth's magic. Nivara and Tobian knew that this artifact was the key to their next challenge and that they would need to find it to continue their journey. The path to the heart of the earth led them through the field of eternal bloom, where flowers of every color and type bloomed in eternal springtime. The air was filled with the sweet fragrance of blossoms, and the ground was soft beneath their feet. The field was beautiful but also treacherous, with hidden pitfalls and enchanted flora that sought to ensnare them. Nivara's connection to the earth allowed her to navigate the field with ease, her presence calming the restless plants. Tobian used his magic to illuminate hidden traps and guide them safely through the field. Finally, they reached the center of the field, where the heart of the earth rested on a bed of soft moss, glowing with a gentle, golden light. The artifact was a large, crystalline heart, pulsing with the life force of the land. Nivara carefully lifted the heart, feeling its power resonate with her own, enhancing her connection to the earth and the land's secrets. With the heart of the earth in their possession, Tobian and Nivara left the Whispering Meadows, their bond with the land deepened and their resolve strengthened. The journey ahead was still long, but with each step, they grew closer to unlocking the ancient magic that would guide them to their ultimate goal. As they walked, the meadows began to fade behind them, and the landscape ahead hinted at new challenges and mysteries. The journey continued, filled with the promise of adventure and discovery.